Hi everyone, my name is Kelly Blackwell. I'm with the Ben Lobby Homes team of eXp Realty, and today I thought I would just chat briefly about new construction homes and whether or not you should have an inspection done. As our Florida housing supply remains low and people are struggling to find the home that they want or they keep getting outbid, our buyers are turning more and more to new construction homes to get the home that they want. And naturally, the question is, well, why should I spend money on an inspection? It's a brand new build. Nobody's lived here. There's nothing broken. Well, sadly, there's a lot that can be wrong still in a new construction home. And please don't mistake my message. I'm not saying that all the builders are out there cutting corners purposely. Not that that's never happened, but honestly, builders are people, and people are not perfect, and they make mistakes, and there's oversight. On top of that, there's a lot of rushing going on with new builds because it's hard for the builders to keep up with the demand. And so in that haste, things get overlooked. It's just the way that life is, right? So having an inspector come in with that second pair of eyes can make all the difference. They're going to find the things that everyone else was overlooking. And the list honestly is endless. It can be plumbing, electrical, there could be appliances not working that are, even though they're brand new, maybe not hooked up right. There can be settlement issues with the soil, uneven floors, you name it. Simple ones are an inspector found that there was no insulation in the attic. Easy fix. Air ducts not hooked up to the heating vents. A little bit more serious is, a kitchen sink drain that was not hooked up. And so water was found to be leaking into a crawl space behind the kitchen sink, which the inspector found and other people didn't. And now I'm going to share two more extravagant stories that are not my own. They are from other realtors. Not even necessarily, the one isn't in Florida, but it just gives a great example of how important this is. So one was a builder who had the spigots turned off outside, and buyers at the last minute decided to heed the realtor's advice and get an inspection. They weren't going to, and the inspector came. They hooked up water, turned on those spigots, and within 3 minutes found water seeping into the basement. This isn't Florida because there's a basement. Well, fortunately, it was found right by the inspection because the builder then had to commence spending lots of money to get that resolved properly. Had they closed, the buyer would have now been the homeowner. They maybe discovered a few months later when summer comes or whatever. They would have had to spend thousands and thousands to get that fixed. Second example isn't just an oversight, unfortunately. Now, it wasn't the builder's fault, but it was part of the build, and that it was a cabinet installer who drilled into a sewer pipe. Didn't tell anybody, though. And there were signs of it, but the buyer didn't notice them and didn't have an inspection. And so it wasn't discovered until after closing at some point later, and that buyer had to have a section of wall, the cabinets, and tile work all ripped out so that that could be fixed and then replaced, all at their expense. So please, 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 you're about to spend money on one of the biggest purchases you will make in a lifetime, buying a house. Please protect your investment and spend the $500 or whatever it is for that inspection to protect yourself. I hope you found this helpful. My name's Kelly Blackwell. I'm with eXp Realty, and I hope you have a fabulous day. Bye-bye.